love, then I was forced into marriage. That's it.
Yeah. And what was the experience like being married so young?
It was horrible. But
Hey guys, yawa donga so Nollywood veteran actress Patience Ozokwor, a.k.a. Mama G, has finally opened a can of worms about her marriage. As no be small thing o. In this tell-it-all interview with Channels, she revealed how she was forced into marriage at a very young age and how she managed to stay in the marriage for the sake of her children till the death of her Creole husband. You better get a seat, guys, because this gist is too juicy and very heartbreaking at the same time for me to share in a hurry. Meanwhile, you are highly welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. If you're new here, you're very, very welcomed. Please, I beg you, kindly subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for latest gist and trending news as we continue to serve you with the latest, alright? So like I said earlier, wahala no good though. You know, prior to this time, while we were growing up, Mommy Patience Ozokwor, a.k.a. Mama G, has always been seen as a terrible wife and the most wicked mother-in-law ever, especially due to the role she plays in movies, as in her wicked wife, bad mother roles were too real to the point that she even had to come out some time ago to say that market women do throw stuffs at her, like they throw something at her when she enters the market due to her roles, after which she apologized for her roles in movies, saying that some people thought she was like that in real life, and I won't lie, she really portrayed that role of a bad wife so good that it took me a whole lot of convictions to believe her character in movies were different from reality. But from this interview she had with Channels in this video, it looks like she was acting those roles based on what she was going through in her marriage, because in the interview she revealed how she came from a polygamous family where unnecessary competition was the order of the day, which was why she was forced to marry a man she never loved at a very young age just because her siblings from the other women were getting married. She also revealed how her husband maltreated her despite her being the breadwinner of her family, as in her husband was beating her on top of her own money again, and still she couldn't leave the marriage because of her kids and for the fact that she came from a core Christian family and didn't want to disobey her father. Hey, as in according to her, she really saw Shege Pro Max in that marriage, but still chose to stay till the death of her husband. This woman a really strong woman. Before I go talk the one wey go land me for jail, please kindly calm down and watch the video for yourself, guys, and please, I beg you, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel as you do so.
A little bit about, you talked earlier about how you were married at such a young age. What led to that? Was that a decision that you made yourself? Did you follow,
no, it was my parents' decision.
Okay.
I come from a polygamous family where my mother's mate, the daughter gets married, and my mother wants her own daughter to get married. And then the one that presented himself then, they said I couldn't wait for my love. Then I was forced into marriage. That's it.
Yeah. And what was the experience like being married so young?
It was horrible. But our own time was a time where you don't have to decide who marries you. Your parents could arrange it. Your cousin, anybody can arrange the marriage, and once your parents have accepted it, you are in for it. Yes.
Was it an experience where you grew into loving your husband, or would you say it was more of just a companionship?
Well, both. But when you're trying to please your parents, because in our family, you don't come back from your husband's place. Yeah. You stay, manage it, make the best out of it. So when I came in, I saw what was involved. I put my head, because I couldn't disappoint my father who loved me so much. So I had to stay back. And once you start having children, in my place, it's not easy for you to abandon your children and so I had to stay. Okay. The reason I stayed and carried it was, one, to please my family, second, to take care of my children. So whether there was love or not, does not matter.
Earlier you talked a little bit about how your commitment and your need to be able to take care of your children was what inspired you to find whatever you could put your hands to.
That's right.
How were you able, where did you find that resilience and that strength to raise your children while you're in so many ways being the financial breadwinner for your family?
When you discover that the man is already sick with secular disease, terminal disease. You even have to battle with training the children and then helping him out. He's your husband, you can't deny it. And you must do your duty as a wife. And coming from a Christian background, we are not allowed to divorce. So that gave me the courage to really do what I could to. I remember the first time he went into coma. When he came back, he recovered. I said, if anybody told him I was going to be able to take care of him like that, he wouldn't believe. I said, why? But you're my husband. So everybody thought I was going to, at a time, bust out and say, I'm done with this. But I couldn't, because I have my family to protect and I have my children to take care of.
You know, it's interesting because I'm listening to you, there's a very different sense of duty that I feel like my generation has now. What are your thoughts on the way marriages, you know, are appearing to seem? Do you feel like there's some room for change, or do you prefer this new generation where people have their own agency to pick and choose how they marry?
That is not marriage for me. That is just relationship that could be broken anytime. But for me, marriage is forever, till death do us part. And I don't care what I meet in it. And that's the way I brought up my children, and that's what I'm looking out for. And by God's grace, with prayers, it's working out for me. I watched them, and there was a time I went to UK to see my daughter, and then my daughter behaved, so I said, I don't know why you, Choma, should behave like that. The husband said, no, mommy, Choma did not do anything. I felt so ashamed of myself.
Yeah.
Easy. So what we have today baffles me. And I feel for the children that they are giving birth to, because I don't know how they will learn something better from their parents.
Right.
You know, so we are praying for this generation and the generation to come. That is our duty as good mothers, to pray for them, because without our prayers, I mean, what you see today is a child's play. In future, it will be worse. And that's what we don't want to hear. I don't want my generation yet to come to ever have that kind of problem. So I start today to pray.
Tall, Cheona don't hear am so. Frankly speaking, this woman is really a strong woman. As in, I can't imagine myself being the breadwinner of my family and still being beaten on top, despite her celebrity status. Imagine, as in, she still managed to stay with him for the sake of her kids till this day. And I must say, only a lioness can do that. She is not called Mama G for nothing. This my fellow Gen Z babes can relate. Like Bosha, she's alive to tell the story. Not everyone might be that lucky. My own is that if you must leave your abusive husband or leave your abusive marriage, then please fight to take your kids along. Whoa, like I said earlier, thank God she's alive, hale and hearty to enjoy the proceeds of her suffering today. Like, I saw one of the videos where her children celebrated her birthday for her, and I nearly broke down in tears. She deserves all the love she gets today, honestly. I never knew she was going through all that and still putting smile on our faces while growing up. This woman is worthy of emulation. So, if you have watched up to this point, thank you so much, guys. I also attached some of the videos from her birthday celebrations where her children spoiled her silly in the most beautiful way ever for you to enjoy. Please, I beg you, kindly let me know what you think about the video in the comment section below. As you enjoy the rest of this clip, stay beautiful and have a nice day. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Super Grandma. I hope you have a brilliant birthday. Sorry we're not there, but I hope you enjoy your time, Super Grandma.
Okay, this is the check. Happy birthday, Super Grandma. I hope you have a lovely time at the party that I heard you're going to, and that I'm sorry that we can't be here, but we know you will have a great time.
Sorry, I was on a business call. Happy birthday, Grandma. Hope you have a wonderful birthday. And I heard you're having a huge party. I hope you get lots of cake and save some for all of us, please.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grandma.
Hip, 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 hip. Hip, 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 hip. Grandma, let me give her meat. Come, let me show her. So that she will eat this meat. Tell her, Grandma, we are eating this on your behalf.
Happy birthday!
Tell her we are eating this on our behalf. Look, show her. We are eating it on your behalf, Grandma.
On your behalf. This is for you. I'm eating it for you.
Show her this. Tell her I'm making this for her.
Aww.
Yeah, we will eat it on your behalf, Grandma.
Yes, Mom. Happy birthday. We're all here for you.